Welcome to AHIQ Answers, Episode 2, 6th of August, 2020. It has been a while since we've had any on-site AHIQs due to the pandemic, and today I thought I would generate a session that we could do online for those that would like to do that, have a little bit of fun. And also I could spread that around. You don't have to be in Qualicum Beach for this to join in the excitement. Anyways, I sent that email out to quite a few people, and I got a question right away. And by the way, you don't have to come to a Zoom. You can email me a question. I'll do my best to answer it, as you're going to see in question number 6 here. I got that today, question number 6, and it was, "Hi, Court, I have a question. I need a new phone. What would you recommend? I'm looking at an 8 Plus for the size and price. Where do you recommend I buy it? I'm not paying $1,100. Thanks for your help. Miss your sessions at the Gardens." Oh, that last statement touched my heart. Anyways, the answer to question number 6 is I have successfully bought and sold used iPhones on eBay. You can check Craigslist, Kijiji, eBay, Facebook Marketplace to find good used phones at a reasonable price. They're easy to set up and can often be found close to home. However, there are the odd scams that go on in these sites, and I urge you to use discretion and caution when dealing online. I have yet to be burned online. Oops, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I quickly checked Kijiji and Facebook Marketplace for an iPhone 8 and got the results that I'll share in the next few screen prints on the next slide. If you have any more questions or need help accessing these sites, please advise. If you want to buy a brand new phone from Apple, I don't know if the Apple 8 is still available, but it might be as well. And however, if you wanted to sacrifice some space and get the maximum power and phone life, long life, the best chip available currently is in the SE, and it's a reasonable price. You can actually trade in your own phone and get another possible $200 off at the time being a special. So I would highly recommend the SE phone if that's where you want to be. Anyway, so these are the screen prints, and you can look at on the left up here is my Facebook Marketplace, and you can, if you can't see this, you can enlarge it a bit depending on your screen. And on the right is Kijiji. Those are quite a few available iPhone 8s in our region, our marketplace. So you can have a look at those. The devices and versions I'm using here today, I've got an iPhone X, an iPad Pro. I bought that new iPad Pro in the pandemic here and am loving it. I did not really use iPads until now. And I've got a MacBook Air that I produce this video on. So I thought if you have any other further questions and you've got a problem, reboot your device first is my first thing. You might not even have to call me. Be prepared to share your device in questions. Give me your model and software version in most cases. And you can see how to find that information on AHIQ Episode 3. Reply on my YouTube channel if you like this thing and you're watching it, like a little bit of feedback, and you can always subscribe. You can send me an email at court@courtbrooker.com or courtbrook@shaw.ca. Anyways, that's it. We'll see you the next episode. I try to make these short and sweet. Well, maybe not sweet. And not banter on and chat too much. The 30th of March, I got a question. "Good morning, Court. I made a slight mistake in the email address that I used to send a message. Now, I would like to replace the address to the correct one, but I'm having trouble trying to do that. Can you help?" Well, yes, I think I can, and you can see the next page for my answer. The response is noted from an iPad in the email, so the questioner sent on an iPad, I'm assuming 4. So you'll see on this screen of the iPad is the home page, and if you click on Contacts, which is an icon like that, you'll get a page like this with a sample. You find the name and contact name and question and the email address, and you click on that, and then as shown here, number 2, and then when you're in there, you go up number 3 and click on edit, and you'll see a page very similar to this, and you point over to the email address in question, the one that you made the mistake on, and you click on that and make the corrections as necessary. You can retype the whole thing or just edit a few letters. Okay, question number 3 and 4 from one person out there on the 16th of March 2020 in an email. How to utilize the cloud. Number 4, iPhone accesses Microsoft Outlook mail. How do I access Microsoft Outlook calendar? And by the way, I encourage most people that are not technologically advanced and just want to use the machine to do all their regular tasks, which 90% of people only need. I don't recommend you mixing different, especially Microsoft and different apps. Use the Apple apps and exclusively, and you have less problem. And also you can go to one area to get help when needed, other than getting a hold of me. Answer number 3. Okay, here we go. How to utilize the cloud. I produced an episode today, 0004, and you can click on that. It'll answer the question on how to utilize the cloud. A little bit too much to answer in these responses. I'm going to keep the answers I can do down to short ones in this type of production. So number 4, see the following slides. I can answer that one fairly easily. And when you go into, then this is for people that have Microsoft Office and Outlook, and a few might have that. Okay, you go to your settings, number 1. You open that up and you get a page like this, and then you scroll down. You got to go down a page or so, and you're going to end up hitting passwords and accounts. And then when you click on that, you'll get a page looks like this. It should see Outlook, and you click on Outlook and you get this particular page here, and you can click on calendars, and you will get again, you can see there's little green squares here. Mine are on, so I'm synchronizing those to my calendar. And you can do the same thing. You can select just calendars or all of them. Okay, that's the Access Outlook calendar on iPhone. And these are the steps. If you wanted to print this off, that's great. Settings, tap on passwords and account, tap on the Outlook, follow screen directions, select calendar, and maybe others. I just might have forgotten to put the Outlook access on the screen, but you will see that in your in the previous screen. You will see that on your click after clicking on passwords and accounts. Hopefully that helps get you there. Not a lot of people use this, and that's the reason I didn't do a full episode and a relatively quick version of this. I try to answer every question I can. Question number 5, the 31st of March. I have a question. I have an HP printer with a wireless capability. I have put the HP app on my iPad. I saw it and printed, then it did not see the printer on the printer. The iPad, this is exactly a copy and paste. I'm not sure started over again and it worked. Now the same problem. What can you recommend to fix this cause? Because I do some work on my iPad, like it printed at home before going to publish at print store. Thank you. And he's often the default, it tells me it's sent from my iPad, which is good news for me when I'm trying to answer a question. Here's an iPad page. After you click on the print button in the document that you're using, I'm not sure what was being used in that case, but you get a very similar document to this, and you'll see that there's a name of a printer right there. And in this case, it's a brother, but this is my iPad. It would be HP and the person that posed this question. Now you'll see a little arrow at the right. You click on that and you will get another selection of printers. There could be word up there, default or something else.